Hi there, thank you for joining me. It's Wednesday the 6th of September and I have a tarot card reading for you. So let's see what comes out today. Okay, oh, two together, brilliant. Okay. Well, we seem to be getting this family quite a lot, don't we? We've got the Page of Cups today and we've also got the Ten of Swords. Okay. This seems like quite an interesting pairing, really. We've got the Page, who is depicted with this beautiful lady, and she's half submerged in water. She's looking in that cup. The cup's got a lily in it, and I feel that's quite significant, actually. And she's actually got her eyes closed. I don't know if you can see that there, but it's almost like she's meditating or just using the light that is coming out of that cup there. It kind of puts me in mind, really, of somebody doing some Reiki or some healing on themselves, which is an interesting take on the Page of Cups, really. I know they can sometimes come across as quite a dreamy person, but I really do feel, especially that she's under the light of the moon there, that she's really just trying to heal. Now that would tie in very nicely, I guess, with the Ten of Swords. Because this lady is laying, it's not the nicest of pictures, the Ten of Swords, and I can understand why people don't like this card, but actually it would make sense that healing would take place after you experience this card. It's like the minor arcana version of the Death card. It's that moment when you realise that you are at the end of something in your life. Now that can be a relationship, it could be a job, it could just be a way of thinking, but I just feel very strongly that there's some power coming out of this card. The power to acknowledge that you are not going to ever want to be in this position again, and that's why I feel like this healing energy coming from the Page of Cups. It's a learning experience, and sometimes when things go a little bit wrong in our life, or we're a little bit let down by people or situations, or you have to pick yourself up and start again, it is hard, but there are always lessons to be learned from them. And I feel like this is almost trying to look on the bright side of any situation that hasn't perhaps gone well, or maybe things that you regret that you did years ago, and it's like, right, this is a new start, I'm not going to make those mistakes again. I really feel like this is leading on from yesterday's cards about how we're going to show up, what are we going to be. We had the Knight of Cups, we had the Page of Pentacles yesterday, we've got the Page of Cups again. I feel like these Page and Knight cards, these court cards, are coming in to show us again that it is a new start for us, it's a new beginning, it's new opportunities, okay? And I feel like this Ten of Swords is reminding us not to drag all this baggage with us. A few days ago we had the Six of Swords, didn't we? And the swords were in the boat with the lady. She had to have them with her to keep, you know, the boat from sinking, because if she pulled the swords out, the boat would sink. But this lady does not need to carry these knives around in her back forever. So I do really feel like there is an element here of touching into feelings where maybe you have to forgive yourself or other people, even if there's no closure. That's a really difficult thing, isn't it? We don't always get closure on things, and therefore we drag them around forever, don't we? It's that idea of letting things go and forgiving and moving on. I really feel like this is coming up to say, please just don't bring it all with you, because there seems to just be this offering of all this wonderful new energy coming in, and there's got to be a time when we have to let things go. I do know people in my life that, you know, they're grown people, they're 60, 70, 50, whatever, but they still hold on to stuff to do with their childhood. They still haven't made peace with their parents, and maybe their parents have passed on, so they can't actually say it. But it's amazing how many of us, regardless of our age, still feel that inner child within us, hurt by things that happened many years ago, and that can happen if you are maybe a divorced person, or you've had a failed relationship, or a job ended badly and you just hold it with you. So I really feel like this Ten of Swords is recognizing that everybody in their way holds on to something that hurts them. But this very sensible page, as young as she is learning how to bring white light into her body and heal and get rid of all the things that don't serve us. Because as I say, whenever there's a full moon, that's what we're told to do, isn't it? Let it go. How many of us really do, though? How many of us really do let stuff go? Have a think about that today. What do you hold on to that you don't really need to hold on to anymore? The only person it's hurting is yourself. As you can see, these swords are only hurting this lady. And I also love the fact that you've got this white light here as well, much like you've got the white light here. It's there in the offering for you. You know, this lady can take the swords out and walk towards that lovely healing white light, and so can we. So can we. So I hope that helps today. Please leave me a comment, let me know, and I will be back again tomorrow with another reading for you. So please do join me then. Thanks so much. Bye.